GamingBolt presents 15 biggest Fortnite controversies. Epic Games' Fortnite has become a phenomenon. It's the biggest game in the West and en route to taking over the world. Much of this is thanks to the success of Fortnite Battle Royale, which rose to meteoric proportions despite taking only 2 months to develop. Still, even with its popularity and Epic doing a pretty good job with support, Fortnite has had its fair share of controversies. Let's go ahead and take a look at 15 of them here. The very concept. From the very start, Fortnite Battle Royale was controversial. It was viewed initially as a clone of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, that too with a more cartoonish art style. Bluehole wasn't at all happy about the mode either, threatening further action against the various similarities. Granted, that was in response to the growing popularity of Fortnite Battle Royale, but other concerns would arise very quickly from fans. Resource concerns. Despite Battle Royale being Epic Games' bread and butter, Fortnite didn't start out that way. It began as Save the World, a PvE mode where players would grind for weapons and build stuff while facing hordes of zombies. As Battle Royale grew in popularity, fans of Save the World, which was paid early access, worried that resources were being diverted away for the sake of PvP. Paragon's closure didn't help either, especially as those resources went straight into Battle Royale. But hey, Epic did answer fans by bringing new weapons, events, and quests into Save the World as time went on. Addiction among children. The issue of video game addiction is as old and controversial as, well, any other issue against games, to be honest. Regardless of which side of the debate you fall on, Fortnite Battle Royale has been blamed for young kids being addicted to its PvP goodness. The topic was debated on shows like Good Morning America. One parent spoke of their child becoming more aggressive and socializing less as they played more. The issue was exacerbated when Fortnite releases on iOS. We all kind of doubted whether Epic could faithfully translate Fortnite Battle Royale to mobiles. Lo and behold, it achieved this handily when Fortnite arrived on iOS with an intuitive control scheme, user interface, and more. Unfortunately, school teachers would start complaining about teens playing in class, the strain on Wi-Fi networks and schoolwork being left aside. The game's connection to social media trends and free-to-play nature made it all the more addictive, and schools have either tried working around it or outright banning the game. Lawsuit against a 14-year-old player. As popular as Epic Games has been with regards to Fortnite, it has done some rather questionable things. In November of 2017, the developer sued 2 distributors of cheat software and a user as well. The problem is that the user was only 14 years old. The decision to file suit was criticized, especially when the user could have been banned instead. However, the lawsuit was actually due to a DMCA counterclaim by the user in response to a takedown notice for a cheat promoting video. Regardless of whether Epic believed itself to be in the right, the push to actually sue a teenager was still iffy. Guided missile. Fortnite, like many Battle Royale titles, the good ones at least, is known for its high-octane plays in the closing moments. In fact, players especially like the prospect of outplaying their foes with their building skills. Unfortunately, the guided missile caused much controversy with how powerful and safe it was. It allowed players to hole up and take down others with minimal risk. That's not even considering the glitches it introduced, so Epic eventually removed it in hopes of further tweaking down the line. PS4 cross-platform issues. Fortnite supports cross-platform play with a number of different consoles, and when Battle Royale was announced for Nintendo Switch, the prospect of cross-play with Xbox One, PC, and mobile users was realized. Unfortunately, the PS4 version wasn't included with Xbox One and Switch, as Sony shied away again from participating in cross-platform play. Though Epic is interested, Sony still isn't willing to play ball. No cross-progression for PS4 accounts. Adding on to this, if you have an account that played the PS4 version before the Switch release, it's locked to Sony's console. Heck, if you were on PC and tried out the game on PS4 just once, then it's still inaccessible on the Nintendo Switch with no option to delink the same. It's bad enough that cross-platform play with PS4 is outlawed by Sony, but disabling cross-progression as well rubbed many fans the wrong way. Save the World Dragon Weapon rerolls. When you're grinding mercilessly for great weapons, the last thing you want is their core perks to be removed or ruined. Fortnite Save the World players unfortunately had it rough when patch 3.2 rerolled their prized dragon weapons. The worst part wasn't that Epic didn't tell players about the rerolling, but that the normal perk rolling rules were a complete mystery at the time. Vehicles. Vehicles have been a controversial topic among Fortnite fans. Epic Games itself said it wouldn't pursue full-fledged vehicles since the Battle Royale map isn't all that big. However, we've seen vehicles like the shopping cart and ATK, along with movement options like rocket riding, jump pads, jetpacks, and whatnot. While many fans take these new additions as they come, whether proper vehicles truly belong in Fortnite is still something that's still up for debate. Ninja curses less. Ninja is perhaps the most popular Fortnite streamer out there. A current look at his Twitch viewer count confirms as much at least. While known for his vulgar tirades in the beginning, there came a time when he decided to dial things back and not curse as much. Hilariously, people actually took umbrage with this, calling him a sellout among other things, which, hey, he's making good money either way, so whatever term works. Summer Skirmish. Epic Games made a shocking announcement in May when it confirmed the allotment of $100 million for prize pools across various Fortnite esports competitions. Unfortunately, its own recent Summer Skirmish competition, starting with a $250,000 tournament, didn't go so well. Lag, bad camera work, a bigger emphasis on hiding rather than fighting, you name it. But hey, at least the E3 Fortnite Pro-Am went okay. Orange Justice. Epic hosted a Boogie Down contest, inviting players to dance and send their videos to have said dance included in the game. Populatus on Twitter won, and his dance is now forever part of Fortnite. However, another entry from Kid Fortnite 12 on Twitter beat it in terms of views and retweets. It wouldn't be long before fans pushed Epic to include it in the game. Lo and behold, the so-called Orange Shirt Kid would have his dance included with Update 4.0. What can we say? Fortnite players love their memes. Slow response to hacked accounts. As recent as March, Fortnite players were facing severe account hacking issues. Hackers would infiltrate their accounts, spend money on Founders Pack upgrades, and sell off the base Save the World game for money. The lack of additional verification for purchases was bad enough, but Epic's response time was worse. Several players with hacked accounts would receive no response from the developer for more than a week at times. Hacking attempts still persist, but they don't seem to be on as large of a scale. V-Bucks scams. V-Bucks are a premium currency in Fortnite. They can be used to purchase the Battle Pass, cosmetics, and more. Along with paying real money, they drop in-game from completing daily quests and grinding through the Battle Pass. Unfortunately, many scams have emerged to trick users into obtaining free V-Bucks. A recent case saw 78,000 players infected by a virus that they were led to by a YouTube video about free V-Bucks. As the age-old addendum goes, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. It may also require reformatting your PC. And that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched and want to see more from GamingBolt, you can always hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon next to it. That way you will never miss any of our videos.